Now is our definition time of the week. So I got 2 words again. We're on the letter D. And just as a review, last week, I kind of review every letter, so I'll just do the week before. And so it's church. Went over the C letter was church for last week. And the handout that I gave out, if you went through it, it would have described the church as a congregation or an assembly of believers. That's all it is. In Acts, it says the church was in the wilderness, so that a church was in the Old Testament too. It's called a congregation or assembly. That specific verse I'm quoting is talking about the tabernacle of the congregation. When they took the tabernacle from the middle of the people, they took it outside the camp, and they had to congregate outside the camp, showing what a church is, to come out of the world and gather together with people who believe the same gospel. Okay. This week is the word, 2 words, double and divers. And with divers, the other ones is diverse and diversities. So I'll start with divers. And so a diver is actually completely different, right? A diver is somebody who dives in the water, like goes into the water. So divers with an S is actually a completely different word. And it comes from, it's the root of diverse or diversities. So in the Bible, it talks about it meaning mingled or mixed, different, many, multitude, and even strange and not equal. So that's what diversity is, right? Our church should be diverse. We should have different nationalities, different ages. It's not necessarily a good or bad thing. Okay, so if you look at, we'll look at just a couple of these. The last verse in the right column, Hebrews 13:9, says, "Be not carried about with divers and strange doctrines." So that one's like, after a few weeks, it starts getting really easy, right, with the conjunctions. You know right away that if it's saying 2 of the same thing, that's the definition of the word. So divers and strange doctrines. So that's a negative connotation of divers. So it's talking about strange doctrines. So divers can mean strange. Let's see another one. The verse right before that, Ecclesiastes 5:7. "For in the multitude of dreams and many words, there are also divers vanities, but fear thou the Lord." So it's paralleling a multitude and many to divers. So just like diversity or being diverse means many, multitude. So these are simple words that we commonly use. It's just divers, like with just the S, just ending there, is not something I've seen outside the Bible. So this question came up, and somebody, I'm not gonna mention their name, but they didn't want to believe me that it's the root word of diverse or diversities. Okay, it all means the same thing. It's just the way the word is used. Okay, the other word that we're gonna go over is double. Okay, and it means twice, equally duplicate, or multiple. Okay, why do I bring this up? It's because if you look down to, it's like toward the middle, 2 Kings 2:9. This is when Elisha is asking Elijah this. And Elisha said, "I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me." Okay, he's not asking for twice as much as Elijah had. What he's asking for is the exact same spirit Elijah had upon him. So let me give you an illustration, because the other verses makes it clear too what double means. And you can look it up later. But if I had 1 apple and I wanted to double it, I could give you 1 apple, and therefore there would be 2 apples. Okay. If you wanted to double my apple, you wouldn't have 2 apples and I would have 1. That's not what it's saying. Okay, when you double something, it's just making 1 to 2. It's not making 1 to 3. Okay, so when Elijah is asking, I want your spirit doubled unto me, he's saying that he wants the same exact amount of spirit he had with Elijah. Whereas some people think just because he did twice as much miracles that, oh, he had twice as much the Spirit. Well, that's a fallacy. Okay, that's not what the word means. It's just saying to do it again. Okay, there's other examples further up where I believe it's in the first verse, Genesis 41:32, it says, "And for that the dream was doubled unto Pharaoh twice, it is because the thing is established by God, and God will shortly bring it to pass." So Pharaoh had 2 different dreams. Okay. And that's all it means. I mean, that's how we use it today, double, so whatever. It's pretty simple. But I wanted to point out at the bottom how double can be used too. When it talks about a double heart, double tongue, double honor. Well, not necessarily double honor, but double tongue and double heart, it's a negative connotation. Because you have 2 equal things that are opposite. Okay, so a double heart means your heart is in one place and a contradictory place. And so just like your mind or double tongue, we call it talking out both sides of your mouth. That if I said you're double tongued, I'm not saying you speak twice as much as me. It's saying that you're speaking 2 opposite things out of your mouth, 2 equally opposite things. So I just wanted to make that clear because they're just understanding how common words are used consistently in the Bible. Okay.
Alohai, Alohai, Alohai.